birth of Raven has lifted Lady Nessie's spirits. She is eager to converse with the Queen about her plans to marry. But Lady Nuala has been lingering and listening to her romantic ideas. The hero has other plans entirely. She sees a chance to remind Lady Nessie of her place. For days, she's been distracting Queen Ivy with Celine's training and progress. Now she has caught the monarch alone for a detailed conversation, one she feels strongly about. Relaying recent events, the hero has expressed her concerns about marrying out of the castle. If the minister is lost in love, she may wish to spend more time with her beloved, away from the Fae Court. Such an act will only weaken the Queen's revival. The monarch has never put much thought into such plans, but Lady Nuala's passion is convincing. With a baby girl newly born, will it be the right thing to let Lady Nessie build attachments outside Verdington walls? After some consideration, Queen Ivy thinks not. She has decided against it. And to make her position clear, she has prepared a new law for all fairies of the Fae Court.
Hello everyone, this is Fantasy-esque and welcome back to the Sims 3 Fairy Amazon with the Verdington Fae Court. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. We are picking up at midnight on Friday with our entire Fae Court. Yes, Morgan's tired. Everyone's more or less tired. We have the entire Fae Court gathered in the throne room because the Queen has a very special announcement to make, a declaration of sorts, a new law for the ladies of our beautiful Fae Court that have been working so hard to help the Queen in the royal revival of the Verdington family name and bloodline, of course. But okay, you guys know what's been going on with Nessie. She is in love with flippin' Hugh Grey for a long time. She has been since the beginning. And she just had a baby girl, the adorable pink Raven that was born in the previous episode. And now she's kind of ready to, just about ready to ask the Queen if she can get permission to marry Hugh. Now, in the meantime, Nuala, you guys knew in the last episode I mentioned, she's been snooping around quite a bit between conversations that Sparrow and Nessie are having, and just Nessie in general, and trying to butter her up and talk to her about certain things. And so she has managed to gather, spy probably, and just overhear from all of those efforts that Nessie is planning to get married outside the castle. Now, their relationship isn't bad anymore, but there's no love lost between these two, right? Nessie makes an effort on her part, but Nuala, I just feel, is petty sometimes, and no matter what someone does, she will not be able to get rid of her sense of superiority and just the desire to remind people of that, right? To exercise that power. And so she's found an opportunity to influence the Queen regarding this whole matter. And last time we had something big happen, which was the scandal, the O'Reilly scandal. The Queen was quite generous in the way she handled that, and quite according to her kind, understanding nature. But this time the Queen is heeding Nuala's advice, which is very different to something that Sparrow or our philosopher would say. Can't even talk, but what our philosopher would say. I'm sorry, it is very late, and maybe the words are not coming out right. I'm just really hyped and excited. But the Queen is going to be announcing to her ladies that from this day onwards, if a fairy of the Fae Court wishes to marry a male member of their society, then they can only marry male fairies who are princes and lords by birth. Now, what does that mean? That means that none of the ladies in the first generation can marry a male fairy, because we only have princes and lords from generation 2, right? The sons of these ladies, the originals. And that makes Lady Nessie's relationship with Hugh, or I wouldn't say her romantic attachment, I don't think there's anything against that, but that makes her desire to marry Hugh against the law, essentially. And so, without addressing Nessie on her own, the Queen has basically denied her request, her dreams, ideas, and that's before Nessie even has had a chance to speak to the Queen. So as far as Nessie knows, and as far as everyone else knows, look at how happy Noelle looks, the way she crosses her legs, I love it. But as far as everyone else is concerned, and look, she's already feeling the heartbreak of not being able to be with her beloved. So that's unfortunate. We have that going on. But yeah, the Queen has gone ahead, made this decision. As far as everyone else is concerned, this has nothing to do with Nessie. Not everyone even knows about Nessie. Maybe Sparrow and Nuala, and that's probably it. I think Morrigan and Celine more or less would be in the dark. And so she's thinking, oh my goodness, I didn't even have a chance to talk to the Queen, and she's already made this whole thing illegal. There's no way she's going to say yes to this. So she's going to go to bed tonight with a broken heart, and the Queen is going to dismiss court. Everyone else is going to go about their nights, and we'll probably catch up with everyone in the morning, because we do want to be getting Queen Ivy pregnant next. Okay, it is almost 4 a.m. in the middle of the night, or I should say early morning, and Lady Nessie is awake when everyone else is sleeping. Why is that? Well, Nessie has decided that she doesn't care about this law. She does not want to give up the love that she has discovered. She feels pretty late in her life. I mean, she is an adult fairy. And how long? Look at that. Halfway through her adult fairy life. So, pretty close to the end anyways. And she feels as though she shouldn't have to give up something that makes her feel complete if, just for the sake of dedicating her life to someone like the Queen. And yes, she does admire the Queen, and she's happy working for the Queen, but at the same time, the whole reason all of this, everyone is putting so much effort into the Verdington throne and the royal family is because, in their minds, helping the Queen is going to be helping, their lives get better and their lives improve. But Nessie does not see the sacrifice of her love as an improvement of her life. So she has woken up in the middle of the night, and she is going to run away. Yep, she is gonna elope with Hugh, and for that reason, she has come into the Queen's aviary so that she can send a message. She's opening up this cage over here with Midnight so that she can send a message to Hugh, letting her know of her plans to escape from the castle, meet him on his little island, and get married to him essentially without anyone knowing. And if she has to live the rest of her life alone with Hugh without access to the Fae court and removed from her position, I don't think she cares. She's happy to be a hermit for the rest of her life, because more or less she was one before she joined the Fae court. She was always living on the opposite end of Dragon Valley, right at the edge, on the outskirts by a lake, kind of feared as a bit of a monster and a witch. So I think she doesn't find that idea concerning. She finds it more upsetting, actually, that she has to live without Hugh, someone she has pined for a long time. So while she's doing this and arranging for Midnight to go off and deliver her message, Lady Morrigan is gonna also wake up in the middle of the night. She's gonna wake up because one of her magical birds has just come back from a trip. She's hungry. I know, Morrigan, you're hungry. But Excalibur has just come back from a trip in Dragon Valley. And you guys know these magical birds, they more or less form a spy network for Lady Morrigan. And Excalibur has returned with some very interesting news. And he's telling, is it a she or a he? I think I said they were all he's. Yeah, so he's telling Morrigan right now, he's communicating into her mind that Hugh Grey has just died. And Morrigan, she's a sorceress, she's been keeping tabs on what's been going on around in the castle grounds. And even though nobody else would have told her what's happening, her birds always have their eyes open, and they're always flying in and out of the castle, watching, listening, whatever else. And so Morrigan's not going to tell every bit of information to everyone, especially if it's concerning someone's private and personal life, because that doesn't have anything to do half the time with running the queendom, so she doesn't feel the need to be that intrusive. She's kind of like a protector of all the information she's getting from these birds. But because of that, she's kind of aware of what's happening, and she knows there was something that Nessie was planning, and she also knows that Nessie and Hugh were involved. I mean, every time Hugh's come over, he stays a couple of days. So she's very much aware of that. And now she's getting news that Hugh Grey has died of old age. And knowing the law that the Queen passed in the throne room not too long ago, I think Morrigan's kind of making she's thinking of how this is going to impact Nessie when she finds out, and how that's going to crush kind of Nessie's heart even more so. Now, while this is happening, and while she's with Excalibur, Lady Morrigan has also been practicing this magic, this ancient fairy magic, with the other birds as well, Hedwig and Archangel. And because of the fact she's been practicing her magic, she can communicate with them over greater distances. So she doesn't have to be in the spy tower for the birds to transfer thoughts into her mind. They can do that from a distance. It's just sometimes some of the birds come to her directly. Now, just as she's getting the news from Excalibur, one of the other birds, Hedwig and Archangel, because they keep going in and out as well, they're kind of pushing some thoughts into Morrigan's mind, letting her know that someone is in the Queen's aviary. One of the birds flew in and they saw Nessie in the aviary, or, through the windows, something like that. So they're just sending that as an extra piece of information, because they send every bit of information to her, something odd that's happening in the castle, everyone's asleep, why is someone in the Queen's aviary, that's not the Queen. So Morrigan's going to connect the dots, and she's going to realize what Nessie is about to do. So I think she is going to, let's see. You can have Excalibur with you, but she is going to run down to the aviary to stop Nessie. So let's go ahead and cheer her up. Is there anything else? Let me have a look. What we can do. What can we do? Ask if the Sim slept well. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. Ask if the Sim slept well. Morrigan's gonna run on down here. Look at her. Look at her with her Excalibur. It makes me so happy. Come on, woman. Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. You need to stop her before the Queen wakes up, before all the others figure out what's happening and Nessie gets on all of the fairies' bad side. We don't want that, and Morrigan doesn't want that. So she's going to rush on down. Yeah, with Excalibur on her shoulder. I flippin' love this. She's going to rush on down while everyone is sleeping, so that she can go ahead and stop Nessie from sending that bird and stop Nessie from escaping, because Hugh Grey is dead. There's no point. There is no point. And unfortunately, Nessie doesn't know this yet. She's heartbroken for a completely different reason, right? So, okay, come on, Nessie. Not Nessie, Morrigan. Woman, you need to be running. But I guess she's trying to cause too much noise, because that's going to be a bit of an issue, right? If you hear feet in the hallways this kind of early in the morning. So she's come into the Queen's aviary. She's going to stop Nessie, question her about what she's doing, why she's out of bed. See, look? And question her on why she's out of bed this early in the morning when everyone's sleeping. And she's going to ask Nessie if she's running away, right? She's going to ask Nessie, and then Nessie's going to deny it, because she hasn't told anyone except Sparrow her whole situation, right? And then Morrigan is going to just kindly give her the news that one of her magical birds has returned from scouting the valley, and Hugh Grey is dead. And that is just going to tear Nessie's heart apart, I think. Oh, look at that! So timely! That is just going to tear her heart apart to get that news that the person that she's been in love with for so long, the person that she was going to go and marry, She was ready to throw everything away to be with him. He is now dead. And then Morrigan is softly going to tell her, Nessie, I don't know how you feel. She's never been in love, so she can't understand the pain that Nessie's going through, but it's not worth it right now. Like, there's no point anymore. There's no point to leaving. And plus, Raven's here. She's lost Hugh, but Raven's here. Raven is her blood, and Raven is a result of her and Hugh. So she should think carefully about what she's doing and what's the best thing for her daughter. And for the love that she had for Hugh, right? Because Raven is a representation of that. So that's what Morrigan is going to tell Nessie, and she's hoping that this is going to be a bit of a good guide for Nessie, and that she's not going to do something foolish and be discovered by all the others, and she's promising to keep this whole event a secret. She's not going to tell this to any of the others. She's not going to humiliate Nessie like that, and she's going to console her. She's very, very upset and distraught, but she's going to console Nessie, and she's going to try and cheer her up. She's going to let Nessie know that she's there to help her. She's going to share a secret. Let's see. Yeah, talk about this flighty experience, because it is flighty indeed. And then, what else? Fairy tale? Yeah, she's gonna tell it to keep his spirits up. It's gonna take some time. She can mourn him, everyone will understand that, but she won't mention this whole incident to anyone, and she thinks it's best if Nessie doesn't either. Because who knows how the others are going to take advantage of this, especially Noella, and how the Queen's going to react to Nessie even thinking of running away and turning her back on the Fae Court, right? I mean, we all know that the Queen is kind, but you never know. You never know with the royals which way they might turn or what the Queen feels she might have to do, and Morrigan adores the Queen quite a bit. She doesn't want to see Nessie fall out of favor with Ivy either. So there we go. They're going to rekindle their friendship just a little bit over here. Ay, ay, ay. This is so sad. This is so sad. But all of Nessie's plans, she just had water thrown on it. All of it has just crumbled into nothingness. Because unfortunately, the person that she's ready to throw everything away for has died of old age. Just the timing of everything. Just the timing. So if we go down to Raven and her family tree, we can see that her father has indeed passed away. Oh, so sad. So sad. Well, I think the ladies are ready to retire. I mean, Morrigan is dead tired from all of this. Nessie is not very tired. She's quite awake, in fact. But I think the ladies want to recoup and recover. I need to recoup and recover. And the Queen's going to be working on getting pregnant. She's going to wake up. She's going to be none the wiser. And the same is going to be for Celine, Sparrow, and for Nuala. They're going to be none the wiser. This secret is going to stay between our sorceress and our minister forevermore. And when everyone else wakes up, they're just going to be getting ready for the Queen to get pregnant for the 4th time. It is 3 p.m. on Friday, so ladies have had most of the day to regain their energies and kind of get back into the swing of things. The Queen has been quite busy picking a new mate for herself so that she can go through with her 4th pregnancy. Hopefully this time around we're going to get a baby girl. Fingers crossed. But the lucky sim this time around is Connie O'Shea. So he is one of the original Sims in Dragon Valley, who is, I think, a young adult when we start. But obviously time has advanced and now he is an elder. He has, I think in his younger days, he had like purplish pink hair, which should be fun if our princess gets that. He has a green skin tone that looks a little bit more natural than Celine's, I would think, but he is on the pastel scale, I'm fairly sure. He's got the pastel kind of skin, and he's got green eyes, like really nice green eyes. Oops. So let's get a good look at him. Look at him, he's got freckles, green eyes, and his hair looks black here, but I think it's because the eyebrows are darker, and since he's an elder, he's got grey hair, but when he was younger, he had the pinkish purple kind of hair going on. Sharp ears, everything we're looking for. He's actually quite a good looking sim when he's a young adult, so I have high hopes for a baby from them. So the queen over here is settling into her royal bed, and he will be joining her, and then we'll get to see if she gets pregnant. I mean, we can try for as long as we need to for that to happen. So there's really nothing we need to be worrying about. Now the queen's had a delightful, delightful morning, obviously focusing on this. She has no clue about anything that has gone down in the middle of the night. And here comes Nessie, just casually into the queen's bathroom when she's busy doing her business. Nessie, now's not the time. Also, you should not be in the queen's quarters. And look who I see coming up the staircase, guys, outside. We actually have Celine bringing Prince Callum from Academy back to the castle. So they should hang out, and they're becoming a little bit of friends. So I'm kind of excited about that as well. Now, Ivy, let's check to see if that was a successful try. And yes, it was. The queen is pregnant, everyone. That makes me absolutely delighted. Now she's going to go ahead and kind of end things with Connie O'Shea now that he has helped us out as much as possible, so thank you. But I did consider attraction for them, and she finds Connie O'Shea a 10 out of 10, guys. She finds this guy blindingly stunning. So obviously she's going to be over the moon with the genes he's passing on. But okay, let's go ahead. No chattering teeth. You need to end things with Connie O'Shea so that he does not go around tarnishing your good name. We don't want to have an issue where our Sims have bad reputations because they have like a ton of romantic entanglements. We don't want that. So I try and deal with this as soon as they are done with their business. And then we're gonna ask him, okay, he's leaving? Okay, he's leaving. That's good. Thank you. I'm glad that went by quite smoothly. But, okay. Let's get the queen all nice and freshened up. And then we'll take it downstairs. She can grab some food to eat. Okay, Nuala has been trying her best. Where is she now? Okay, she's taking a shower, but she's been trying her best to get her martial arts skill up. She's up to 3. She needs to amp it because Celine is up to level 3 as well. She's been trying her best, and she has been making some significant progress, which would make the queen really happy. Where the heck is she? Okay, she's up here playing with the birds that she's fascinated by. Where is Callum? I was hoping we could kind of check out Callum a little bit. I don't see him. He did say he is leaving, but where the heck is he? He's upstairs. He's over here. So this is Callum, and we haven't seen him since he aged up into a teen, so this is kind of exciting. Let's take a look at him, guys. If you remember, he is the son of Michael McCarthy, the guy the queen had a 0 attraction score for, and who sent a letter to the queen saying that she owes her first brigading to him, something like that. But look at him. Isn't he good looking? He's a good-looking Sim, in my opinion. He looks very much like his mother. He's got those sharp ears, interesting hair, I won't question it. But he's got, I think, his father's eyes, yep. But he is a pretty attractive Sim, isn't he? I like him quite a bit. Okay, well, that was kind of fun. I have something interesting planned for all of the boys as well pretty soon. Okay, well, Celine, you didn't try them much, but see, they are becoming acquaintances? Good acquaintances? I wouldn't call them friends just yet, but they are making a bit of an effort, which I highly appreciate. I'm happy for my female fairies, and I'm actually excited for my female fairies to meet some of the males in school and become friends with them, and who knows, in the future they might have romances with them, and it's going to be okay, it's going to be allowed, because according to the law, it's fine for you to get married to a prince or a lord, right? Okay, Denmark Cullen has a party. Nessie's invited. I don't think Nessie's in the mood to go to a party, dude. She just lost someone close to her, so I don't think she's going to be in the mood to party it out. Okay, Celine, you are exhausted, child. Has she had time to do her homework? I kind of want to let her have some free time so she can work on that. And it's raining, so I'm not going to get her to train, which I would have. Okay, Morrigan, how are you doing? Where are you, woman? She's up here in the fairy house. why don't you take a shower and then drink some pollen punch, come upstairs, research some alchemy, mix some elixirs. I think I put, yeah, I had an invigorating elixir in inventory, which I'm gonna pop out here. Oh my goodness, come on. So we haven't been paying too much attention to her alchemy room, but she has been putting quite a bit of effort into alchemy, and she's been stocking up quite a few things as well. So we now have like a jar of friendship here, we have a couple of skill boosters, some more invigorating elixirs should our sims ever require it. And I try and get her from time to time to go ahead, research alchemy, make some more things. She does have quite a few ingredients to work with, so we haven't had to take a trip just yet to the elixir store. At some point, we will get around to it again. Now, another interesting thing for us to note, guys, with the Lakelands, is that Raven, if you guys remember, is actually a dangerous fairy. So she has been added to my register of dangerous fairies because her mother wanted a boy when she conceived Raven. So in my game, I take that as meaning Nessie's been having bad dreams about the baby, or she did when she was pregnant, and those dreams told her that if that baby is a girl, she's going to have a death token, she's going to be a dangerous fairy. So that is Raven. And as she was the mother, she is aware of that, but she has not decided to tell anyone else about it. So Nessie, for now, is going to keep that whole thing a secret, right? I mean, for them, obviously they don't know the babies have death tokens, that's something I do, but to them, all they know is that their little girl is dangerous to people around her if she ends up having a bad relationship with them. So I think that's going to play on her mind a little bit as well, because, you know, she's feeling very insecure right now. She just lost Hugh. She's feeling a bit scared and also concerned for her little baby, since that is the only other attachment she has, you know, in her family as a result of her love. So I think she would be concerned about Raven in that regard, and she's not going to tell anyone about it. She is having a lot of secrets build up, this woman, which I think is fitting because she's always been a bit of a mysterious character to me, but I kind of love it. Like, she's having all of these secrets one by one that's being added onto her plate that some people know of, not everyone knows of. She's building up quite an assortment here. So that's kind of fun and interesting, but she is, yeah, she headed to bed pretty early. She's just very tired of everything and everyone. Okay, Queen's feeling pretty decent. She's been wanting to play tricks on these guys for a while, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Okay, Nuala, I would love you to do some cooking. Woman. Is it still raining? It's not raining. That's nice. But I want her to do some cooking, so let's get it to come. Oh, geez. Hello. Okay, what do we have ingredients for? A vial of bliss. Well, you know what, guys? It looks as though we need to go and get some more ingredients. So, Morrigan, let's take a quick break. Actually, let me line up Nuala. Let me line up Nuala to cook something, to serve some dinner. I'll get it to make some mac and cheese. And then I am going to get the Queen. Where's the Queen? Fiona wants to chat. Well, we're busy right now, Fiona. I apologize. We are going to play a little trick. Play a fairy trick. We'll do golden toads. I'll play a little bit of a fairy trick on Morrigan, just because the Queen wants to. All the fairies do from time to time. And then Morrigan is gonna head out to get some potions. It is quite late, but she feels decent enough. I think she can make the trip. We need some stuffs. We need some stuff so she can continue putting together this potion arsenal. She's been doing very well on alchemy, though. Her skill level is... she's up to level 6, which is the furthest I've ever gotten with a sim. And I'm very proud of myself for that. Okay, I've never used this either, so I don't know what it does. Oh goodness. Gold and toad. Lady Morgan isn't feeling so well. It's as if something is trying to escape her stomach. Will it be gold or a toad? Oh no. Is she gonna just throw up toads now? Oh, poor her. Well, this is fitting, because she needs to go get some potion work done. So I'm gonna send her to the elixir store. Okay, how's the baby doing? Little baby, you need someone to take care of you. Your mother is too distraught and heartbroken, so you know what? We'll get the queen. Since the queen is nurturing, the queen loves babies, and everyone's kind of just absolutely in love with Raven right now. So I think Nessie is, all the more scared to let the queen know that we have a dangerous fairy on our hands. I mean, it's an entirely separate matter if a princess is dangerous. I mean, what are you going to do about it? She's got royal blood. Nobody can stand up against the queen. But if a noble has it, I don't know. Does it change things? It'll make their mothers feel quite unsafe, right? I mean, you wouldn't want your child growing up with everyone around them being suspicious of the fact they're going to turn on their friends at any moment and go, crazy and whatnot. So, for the betterment of herself and her child, Nessie will keep it absolutely secret. But look at the queen! Our little baby Raven. Sometimes it just looks as though Raven is like really pale and light-skinned with some pink lighting. But no, she is pink. She is a pink baby, and you can tell when she's next to Queen Ivy. Or even if we have like Sparrow's portrait over here. Like, look, if we have Sparrow's skin tone in the babies, you can tell she's, like, pink as can be. Okay, Queen's gonna look after her. Lakeland has a couple of days until, I think no, I don't know. She's got a couple of days, so we don't have to worry about her aging up just yet. She's an itty-bitty one. And guys, can we just appreciate the fact that Lady Nessie had her turn to get pregnant? Like, literally before Hugh died. Because Nessie was born, and not Nessie, what am I saying? Raven was born at the end of the previous episode. And we had this meeting, like the episode after. So, and I got the notification that he died, like between those episodes. So, she kind of lucked out. Like, if her mating was any later, she wouldn't have been able to have a baby with Hugh, ever. And that would have been tragic. We wouldn't have had a pink baby Raven. So, okay, baby's looked after. Selena wants to stay up. I do like to keep this info. Now, another thing I want to quickly chat about, which I feel as though I have missed out quite a bit, is... Oh my goodness, she's over here. I completely forgot for a second. Okay, let's just grab... Let's grab some things, shall we? Let's go buy some stuff. We're going to buy everything magical, but what I wanted to say is that our ladies have a ton of lifetime reward points saved up. Morgan has 33,000. The Queen has 58. Noelle has 49. Nessie has 42. And Sparrow has 38. So, what do you guys think about some of the lifetime rewards we could get? Do you guys have any suggestions? I'm just going to quickly take a bit of a scan here to see what might interest me potentially for these guys. What is Stone-Hearted? Tragedy and Heartbreak. Nessie needs that. But yeah, there's like a ton. I don't think I want to do fertility treatment because at the rate we're going, like the way things are going right now, I don't want one of the ladies to have like 3 daughters or 2 daughters and the others not to get a chance. So I feel much better with them getting 1 pregnancy each. And plus, we need the boys. So I'm kind of happy for that. I don't want to do fertility treatment, just that you guys are aware. But what could we do? I mean, no jealousy, but we don't... I mean, I guess that would help once they start getting married. If they start getting married. What else? Efficient inventor. That might be something for a philosopher. No bills ever, maybe. Relic hunter, not really. Fast learner could be one for our royals, like for our queen and stuff. What else? Artisan crafter for the philosopher, perhaps. Might be a good one. Born to cook, I can see for Nessie because she's really good at cooking, even though she is the hero, so I'm happy for that to be a thing. Super green thumb for our queen could be something fun and interesting. Queen of the Fae. I think this is something one of you guys were talking about, like in the beginning. Summon other fairies, change your wing color, shape at will, make fairy magic less taxing. So we might actually look into getting this for the queen because it just feels fitting. I mean, the Queen of the Fae. That might be fun. What else? I mean, we have the dusty old lamp. I do tend to find that... Oh, collection helper. That's something I really want. I really want the collection helper. We might even get the Philosopher's Stone as a fun reward object for the Philosopher. Oh my goodness, that's going to be perfect. We need to get that for the Philosopher. Queen of the Fae for the Queen. Collection helper I want someone to have. I guess we could give it... maybe the Queen, because the Queen actually likes collecting things. That might be the next thing we work on. Yeah, so we have some interesting things we could get for these guys. And a Mood Lamp Manager sounds pretty cool. Okay, well, I think we have some ideas, but if you guys have suggestions, because I did scan through that very quickly, let me know for the different ladies, because everyone more or less has things, has points they can spend. But, okay, Morgan, let's grab up your ingredients, and then you can go home, and we can end the episode, and we can all relax and be excited that the Queen is going to be having her baby soon. That is definitely going to be fun. Okay, let's have a look. We'll get some red valerian root, a pile of smoky quartz, gem dust, that's a mouthful, mandrake root, toadstools. Why not? We'll get another elixir here. Wolfbane, iron, procreation. That sounds exciting. I don't think we'll need it at this point. Alchemy, we're way beyond volume 1. Beeswax, lean and mean, just so that I can add it to our arsenal. Vampiric sunscreen. Actually, no, we would not need that. We would not. Potent enlightenment sounds fun, the recipe. We already learnt personality adjuster. Fountain of youth. Gardening. I don't think we need a fountain of youth. Yeah, okay. That's great. That's all the ingredients we need. I'm gonna send her home. But okay, guys. With that said and done, I'm gonna leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode and the drama we had here. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.